Welcome to Forevercraft, my Minecraft world for the rest of my life. In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to my world, what I've done already, and my goals for the world, and how this series is going to work. So I've had this world for about 6 months now, and I've built a couple things, but I really want to document how much time I spend and how quickly I can do things. And so I kind of want to post a video once a week uh, showing my builds, like this one, which is kind of a medieval style, um, different from those other ones, but I think is pretty cool. And show how I progress in the game, how I get better at building, how I get better at my skills, and uh, practice Minecraft. And this build is new. This is the most recent build I've done, and it's serving as kind of my museum. So I've got, you know, um, like a god apple, a clock, and the all of the trims, um, and about half of the music discs. I want this whole wall to be covered in them. And then my mace, my trident, some totems, a spyglass, and then an axolotl and a sulfur cube, and just some other random tidbits. Um, and all armors, the diamond horse armor, even a turtle cap. Um, yeah, all three of the mob armors, and then another nether star and ominous key. Um, so anyways, yeah, I kind of want to use this world to hold myself accountable and talk about things, build things, practice things, um, and kind of just track my progress, track how long it takes me, track uh, how I evolve as a player. Um, and then down here, this is kind of random, sorry. Down here is gonna be a big cave, and holy cow, I move faster. Um, it's gonna be a big cave village type thing. And then down there, I also have some farms. I think I have a sugarcane farm, and then um, a bamboo farm, which is completely full. So I'm gonna have to mess with that. Turn those into some blocks and stuff. This is my first YouTube channel, so I don't have good practice. I'm gonna try to learn how I'm going, so please excuse how fast I move my mouse, how all of this stuff is. This is my first build I built in this thing. It's supposed to be kind of like a Viking shack, and I've built three others like it. Um, and when I was building them, the reason I built that one so different from the other four buildings is because I kind of got tired of this. Oh, I should kill this guy. I got kind of tired of building in this style. It was getting boring, and I didn't know how to make it look better. Um, this is where I have all my villagers, so all my librarians. It's got pretty much everything in here you need to make a full set of armor and stuff. Those two died, unfortunately, to being struck by lightning, but that's okay. So I'll replace those soon. Um, and yeah, so I might tear this second one down because there's no use for it. But um, yeah, so this one was kind of uh, like a barn, and it's got animals in it, but I really don't like it. It's not. I don't like it very much. This is my horse. I feel like I should build him an actual stable. And I have sheep farms. I have cow farms, so I don't really need those. Um, and then this third one is there's two zombies in a boat. That's nice. Um, the reason, or this one is for my Fletchers. This is how I get all my emeralds, and it's as you can see, it's not very secure. Um, and here's a failed tripwire duper. Um, yeah, as you can see, it's not very secure, and I never really finished it. So this will get finished at some point. Um, maybe when I start to need more tools or more emeralds for something, I'll come back and finish this. Um, where is that zombie burning? So, anyways, um, the last of the four buildings that are kind of similar is my house, which is just down this path. And I built these custom trees. They're going to be all over the island. I like how they look better than the normal trees. However, I'm still learning, so they don't look as good as, Gemini Tays or Good Times with Scars, um, because, they're professional builders. So it's similar style. This one's a little smaller, and I like it honestly more um, than those other ones, but it is definitely a similar style to these. These are all my own design. No tutorials were followed for any of these houses, including that one. Um, and I'm this bigger one will look more in place when I have more buildings like that following a similar style. Maybe not similar like color palette, but similar style for sure. Inside, I've kind of got, standard things, four sets of netherite armor that are like backups. They're not enchanted with anything. And they've all got different trims and stuff to switch it up. Um, but that one's rib, flow, and then I think this one's ward. Yeah, ward armor trim. Um, then I've got Alexander, my first dog, and a parrot and a cat. I haven't named him yet, so if anyone has any ideas, or her. And then my storage room, Bernice, my second dog, chanting table, extra set of diamond armor. Here, I didn't know where the hell my elytra went. It kind of just disappeared, and I was like, what? And then I found it on the armor stand here in a second. I thought maybe it like disappeared from my hotbar, and I was like, oh damn it. But no, it was just on the armor stand. Anyways, um, I've got a little brewing section here, some water, some stuff, all the standard things. There's a lava farm behind me that I don't look at. And this chest wall is gonna have to get redone at some point because I am filling it up quickly. I have sugar boxes that are full of items in there. Um, just gonna sleep real quick so that you guys can see everything. I haven't decided if I'm gonna treat this kind of like Ryan Trahan's World 3000, no editing, or if I'm gonna edit a lot. But we'll see. If you guys want something different or something like that, then we can try that. Um, this is where I harvest all my mushroom stem. I need to make a farm for that, but I don't have it yet, so it goes there. Um, and then in here, as you come up this bridge, we're going towards my industrial district. This is my villager breeder, which I have so many villagers. I need to move some of them or get rid of some of them or whatever. And this is just a standard one. They breed using the carrots, and then the babies think that they can get to the beds, can't, and then go under here to grow up. And then because they're in the water, they don't take up um, like bed storage, if that makes sense. Like they can't claim a bed. Um, and then as we go up here, we're gonna get to my other farms, my iron farm, my tree farm, and some other ones. This one's surrounded by dirt. This is my tree farm, and I need to make a better way to get up into it. But when I'm AFKing it, creepers can get me to me. It uses roughly a half a chest of bone meal every time I run it, and it gets me roughly a shulker box in 10 minutes. So I usually use spruce logs, but you can do it with regular, pretty much any variant except for mangrove and like dark oak because there's a fourth thing. This is my mangrove propagule farm thing because you have to do them by hand. You can't use the farm to harvest them or grow the trees. Um, this is my bone meal farm to supply that. Um, it basically uses a stone generator and bone meal to make moss to make that then gets turned into bone meal. Um, it's a super nice farm. It's kind of slow, but it works decently well as long as you're around the area a long time. And then this is my iron farm. It's a fairly basic uh, design, and it puts out a good amount of iron. I haven't AFK'd here in a while, so that's why there's not a ton of iron. Um, but this whole shulker box is like a day and a half, 2 days worth of iron, um, of standing right next to it AFKing. And so I think it's a fairly efficient farm. And this is stackable, so you could do another one on top and get even more iron drops. And then we've just got a basic wheat farm. This is mostly for converting mud into packed mud and breeding my cows in my cow farm. Um, Cows in the cow farm, this gets roughly, I don't know, 30 steak per time you do it or whatever. I can't remember the exact amount. And then we got all of my sheep farms. And these, I basically use the wool to, outline builds. So let's say I want a tower here, um, and then, I don't know, maybe use a different color to outline, oh, I want a rectangle here and a rectangle here, maybe a rectangle there, and then I grab a third color and maybe this shows like a bridge in between there and there. Um, just kind of helping me outline where I want the footprint of my builds to go. And it's fairly efficient. It's not crazy because it relies on random tick speeds and things. So it takes a minute, but if you're around the area, you usually have more than enough wool. This is a cobblestone generator, because yeah, if you need cobblestone but you don't want to go mining, I just use this and come sit here for 20 minutes and it gets a couple stacks of cobblestone. So that's good enough. Yeah, I should actually put this away because, put things away, people. And then I have one more farm, and I'm gonna fly to it in a second, but it's a creeper farm for firework rockets. Yeah, so while I'm flying over there, I just want to talk a little bit more about like my goals for this thing. Um, I kind of want to, you know, build. Oh, I guess I'm not flying over there yet. Um, Originally in this world, I wanted to build a castle over here and turn that cherry blossom biome into a like a village, or a giant city. Like I was kind of thinking Japanese style because cherry blossoms Japanese. But then I decided that terraforming would be too much, and so I don't know what I'm going to do here instead. Um, it might turn into a a city, or I might leave it cherry blossom. I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm flying over to my thing, which is at spawn in the ocean. So, um, in this world, I really want to use it as a space to practice talking, social speaking, um, practice video editing, practice recording, practice building, practice all of these things, and I want to build a community. Um, that's my goal. I don't want to be like a super famous YouTuber, but I do want to I want to share my personal experiences. This is my creeper farm. It's not the most efficient. I'll sit in here AFK overnight, and I usually have enough to make about a shulker of firework rockets. Works fine. So, like I was saying, I want to use the time to, practice skills, practice talking out loud, practice embarrassing myself, getting better at public speaking, getting better at showing emotions and discussing, hard topics or fun topics, and kind of as a way to like uh, record my life. I don't want to be only talking about Minecraft when I'm doing these things, but like maybe recapping going kayaking over the weekend, or recapping something hard that happened at work or something that happened with people. Um, and I think that this is a good opportunity for me to do that. This is where I want to build my mega base, and so I'm gonna build kind of this castle. Um, I have like a drawing of it that's a basic thing, but it's basically going to be 200 blocks long, 200 blocks deep, and then 150 blocks tall. Um, but the issue is this is going to take a couple years because I don't have time, and it's a giant project. It's I want to say like 700,000 blocks or something just to get the foundations, um, and and like walls and stuff, and that's not detailing at all. So, and there's so much stone required to do this. Like this was a whole shulker box just to do this little bit. Um, and so it's gonna take a long time. And so every episode we'll chip away at it a little bit, or um, we'll go and you know explore the end for more shulker boxes or something. Um, and then yeah, replace a couple blocks and do like a chat time or something. And like I said, I might stream a little bit too. So maybe when I'm filling in this thing, I'll stream, and anyone who's watching wants to chat or talk about life or talk about Minecraft or talk about whatever, um, we can do that as well. Um, and I can't remember if I said this earlier, but this channel isn't just gonna be this world. It's gonna be, maybe one day I'll practice PvP on a PvP thing, or maybe I'll do a parkour yap session, or maybe practice speed running, or playing other games. Like maybe we do a thing on Fortnite, or a thing on Mecha Chameleon, or we play some horror game or some like problem solving game. I don't know. We'll see. But I really want to try to at least try to release a video once a week. Um, some people are releasing once a day, like Ryan Trahan in the Ryan 3000 series, or there's another YouTuber that's kind of copying that thing. I think his name is Oreo. He's kind of doing the same thing as Ryan Trahan. He's playing every day for a year, 20 minutes a day every day for a year. And I don't want to do that. I want to kind of make a higher quality video once a week, um, discussing something, or practicing building, and then take it from there. So if you enjoyed this video, um, please subscribe, like, comment, um, and follow the journey. And I hope to see all of you, or any of you, around in the next video. So this is Backrix YT, and I will be signing off for now. Thanks. Bye.